So one of the requirements for the Keystone library is to have a vestibule, which is like an entry area. You know, so most buildings have entryways where it's like two sets of doors you have to come through. It's for like temperature control, environmental control inside the building. So you kind of have like a barrier environment. So you can have the outside, and like a middle area, and then the actual inside of the building. All right. So the whole point is we need to add a vestibule. All right. So what you can do is you go to the ground floor, and I think the way I'm going to reconfigure my building is that this is the south face of the building here, and the sun, your sun exposure in the northern hemisphere primarily comes from the south facing side. So I'd like to have the front entrance of my building be the sunniest area, and so this is where I'm going to have the front of my building is along here, and so I'm going to get rid of the existing doors here. Replace this door with something else. So really, I'm just going to get rid of all the existing exterior doors and redo the exterior doors. All right, so I think what I want to do is have my entrance area right around here. Okay, so what I will do is I will match the existing walls. So if I click on this wall, it's the basic wall, exterior brick on CMU, metal stud 2, from the ground floor up to the second level with a 4-foot offset. Okay, so I want to add that essentially. So go to wall, and basic wall, exterior brick on CMU. Okay, that's the exact one, 4-foot offset, everything. All right, just always double check that, wall center line. So I'm just gonna kind of randomly place mine right now. And if I place it, I think it's because I want to go across here. I think I'm placing it backwards, most likely. Always happens to me. Let's just double check. Yep, it's backwards. So go here, always double check. Click on those arrows. The arrow should always be on the outside. All right, so that's the general shape. I can redimension it later. That's not the important stuff right now. You just set it up correctly. So to go back to 3D view, what you see is, so there's my wall. I'm going to replace a lot of this with curtain walls eventually. This is just temporary. If I need a foundation, I need a footing underneath of it. All right, so foundation first. So if I go to the top of the, so first of all, this is the foundation wall is 14-inch masonry 3. So if I go to the top of the footing, I want to follow the center line of the wall I just made. So let's go to wall. It is, let's see, generic 14-inch masonry 3. Follow the center line. Okay, some kind of overlapping issue. So now we have the foundation wall in. So let's go back and look in there. So there's the foundation wall, just like the CMU wall carried on down. And now you need the footing. So if you look here, if you click on it, it's 48 inches thick by 24 inches, 48 inches wide by 24 inches deep. So if you go to the top of footing, so there it is, just verify that it's 48 inches across. Oops. So it's 4 feet wide and it's 2 foot thick. All right, so if you go to wall and you're looking for a foundation wall, it's funny, I'm not sure how they made this because it doesn't exist in here. So we're going to click on the 12-inch concrete foundation wall, edit it, duplicate it, and call it 48-inch. All right, and from there, say OK, and we're going to follow the wall center line. It's going to be 2 foot thick, so that's 2 there, unconnected depth. All right, so let's just, oops, something's not quite right. Oh, I think I forgot to, I changed the name, but I forgot to change the structure. So it is 4 foot, okay? Okay, and so let's go ahead, and you're just following the center line of the foundation wall. And you don't need it to, so I'm going to actually drag it out a little bit, and then we use the align tool. So that case, there we go, and then there we go. All right, it doesn't show like it's joined up, but not a problem. That's just a computer glitch. All right, there we have it. So there's our vestibule. The last thing we need to do is put in a roof covering. So it's your choice if you want to use the green roof or the low slope roof. I'm going to use the green roof. So I'm going to go to the second floor and I'm going to put in a roof. So roof, basic green. So here, 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 here. And oops, gonna delete out that last line. Let's try to use just this line from here to here. Say check. All right, let's look at it in 3D view. It did go a bit far, so you can kind of see that it's poking through those walls there. So what we can do is go back to the second floor, click on this, and we can try to, let's just recreate it. So let's go roof, green roof. I think we'll do extended wall core. There we go. That way it won't go through. So then use the line tool here, connect the end of the two end lines. Green check mark. Yep. Check 3D view. So now we have it. All right, so now you can put in your doors. We'll be doing curtain walls later, but now we at least have a vestibule, and we can dimension it later to change, because right now I put it at some, random dimension out. So if I were to even try to check these dimensions, they probably wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense. From there to there, 8'5", not bad. From here to here, 22'8", so not bad, but they could probably be nicer dimensions. Oh, the one thing is you do want to put in a floor here. So if we go to ground floor, yep, that's where we have it. So here it's a 5-inch concrete floor. We need also add that floor here. So floor, 5-inch concrete. And then connect those two end lines again. All right, green check mark. Okay. Okay. Let's see, did it make it? Let's check 3D view. Bring the section box down low enough. All right, there we have it. Okay, so we got a floor, we got everything we need. So now we have our vestibule, and you can continue working on other stuff.